Hi everyone, my name is Josh. I'm a keeper here at Birds World, and I'm going to be talking with you today about our awesome eastern screech owl, whose name is Widget. We're doing this in sort of the season of the solstice. It's about to be our longest night of the year, and we are celebrating one of our nocturnal animals as a reason. Widget is hiding up there. He's on a reverse night and day cycle, so for him, it's nighttime. We have him in this red light, which is soothing and not intense on his eyes. And that way we're able to see some of his nighttime activity while we're awake during the day. Widget is a red morph eastern screech owl. There are gray and red morphs, and he's got the red morph going on, which you would almost think that they're two entirely different animals, the eastern gray and red morphs of this kind of owl. The reason that they have this difference is that the red morphs tend to live a little bit further south where there's more pine trees, and their red feathers blend right in to the red of the pine trees, and then the gray ones live where we have more oak trees further north, and they'll blend in just like that too. We can see that Widget's pupils are open wide so we can get as much light as possible in the dim environment that he's thrives in. And you can see right now he's also sort of fluffed up. A lot of owls can change their shape drastically by becoming real skinny or real fluffy just by changing the positioning of their feathers. Owl feathers are pretty unique for a couple of reasons. One is that they are uniquely stealthy and silent as they fly through the night. I have one of Widget's feathers here that I can share. You can see it has this beautiful color and is exceptionally soft, and there is a particular property of this leading edge along there which helps the feather to be exceptionally silent. This is one of Widget's coverts, which means it's not one of his primary flight feathers that he has on the tips of his wings, but is elsewhere on his wings to keep him silent and moving through the night. Widget first came to us through a rescue organization. He was injured and wasn't able to return to the wild as a result, but he has been here at Franklin Park Zoo for a while now, working as an ambassador education animal. He has done lots of programs to help people learn about this awesome species. And now he's come here to Birds World to sort of retire. He's done being an education animal, and now he's gonna hang out, enjoy flying around and eating mice and being an owl. I also have a couple of Widget's casts. So these are also called owl pellets, or just pellets, that consist of the things that owls eat but don't quite want to digest. So they just bring them back up and put them in a little pellet. And people like to dissect these to take them apart because sometimes they will actually have the bones of the owl's prey. And Widget's is so small, his little pellet. And another one here, which if he were to eat animals with larger bones, he might leave the bones in here, but this is mostly made up of the fur of the critters that he's eaten. A lot of raptors, like owls, will create these casts as a way of getting the food that they didn't want to digest back out. Our stellar sea eagle, which we also have here, has casts that are much bigger. He is a much, much bigger owl. Not an owl, an eagle. If anyone has any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. I'm very happy to answer and talk about this awesome friend of ours.
No questions yet, but maybe you could talk about the red light that we're seeing in there and how this is dates or how we're seeing Widget at during the day when he's a nocturnal animal.
Right, of course. Yeah, so I was saying a little bit before, but we have him on a reverse day and night cycle. So for him, of course, he's more active, way more active at night. And to simulate that, we have him in a dark area that's illuminated with red light, which owls have pretty different vision to us, and different colors of visible light are perceived differently by him. And red light is very faint to his eyes. So to him, it's very similar to as if it were dark. And at night, when we leave for the day, when all the people aren't here, then his lights come on, and it's bright in there. So when all of the other ducks and birds that we have here are sleeping, Widget also is sleeping. It's just bright in there and dark everywhere else. So we have him on that flipped cycle, similar to our kiwis, which we also have here, which are also nocturnal birds. And that helps us get the best of seeing him in his active time while he still gets to have the cooler red light. Eastern screech owls are an animal that are native to right here where we are in Boston and other areas in New England. So these are an owl that you could see right around you. They will often be in hollows in trees. They make their nests in cavities in trees. And you might sometimes hear them in the night. He's fluffing himself up right now to make himself look real big. So if you want to see Widget yourself, come on over to Birds World. He's in our mountainside, riverside area. And he's a hoot.